So I just picked him up. It's a week after our policeman episode. They have rearranged the staff so that there's always men on that Robbie likes. And I think the reason he likes the men so much is because they are the first ones to get him in the car and take him out and drive him around. And huge change in his mood this week. Hey, what did you throw tennis balls at me, you stinker? Hey! I don't know where they came from. He just found tennis balls on the floor and he just tossed them up front. Oh, and he thinks he's hilarious. Don't you, Rob?
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise. Hey, baby. Yeah, when I first saw that
We're gonna go swimming. Yes. Yeah, you wanna go swimming? You wanna go swimming? You wanna go swimming today? Yes? Okay. Let's go swimming. Thursday, I took a ride up to the Poconos. I went to Spruce Lake Resort, which is a Christian resort where churches and church groups go for retreats and camp. It's a campground, but they built a brand new building last year. So Johnny and Friends is a camp for special needs kids and their families. It's not just for the kids. The whole entire family goes up. A friend of mine told me about it years ago, but I was not able to go. I could have, but Robbie has always had summer school until around August 8th. So his school goes till June. He'll be off for a week. Then they go back and have summer school until August. Then he would be off for 3 weeks and start school up again in September, because they know how important it is for autistic kids to maintain their schedule and just keep the ball rolling. So Johnny and Friends camp is in July when Robbie had school, and I just opted to keep him on routine and not take him out to go to camp. I did find camps for Robbie in August during the weeks when he's off. So Robbie went to the Elks Camp Moore, which is run by the Elks Lodge. The Elks sponsor him. So that's a sleepaway camp up in northern New Jersey, up on top of the mountain. Robbie was assigned one counselor to him that stayed with him the entire time for the entire week. He just has that one person assigned to him that takes him everywhere, gets him everywhere he needs to be, to eat, to the pool, to do activities. And there's a nurse on staff, so she could distribute meds. So that was a great camp. And I was gonna tell you moms that for years I never sent Robbie to camp because I was afraid to send him away because he's nonverbal, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I was afraid to leave him with people that didn't know him. I didn't know if they would know how to take care of him right. And I really worried for nothing, because when I finally broke down and sent him, he loved it and he had a great time and he had a great week. And it was really nice for me to get a break for a week. So I would highly recommend to parents out there that are afraid, don't be afraid. Send your kids away to camp because they love it. Now, why did I go up to Johnny and Friends? I didn't go there to go to camp. Well, I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now, and I've been posting on Facebook. I got the idea when I did my Easter episode, and we had problems trying to get Robbie to go to church. And I said, churches really need to start a Sunday school class and have a teacher who knows how to teach a special ed class, hire them, pay them to go and teach a Sunday school class. So as time has gone on, I realized if anybody's going to get this done, it's probably going to be me. And I feel like when you become passionate about something, and you're really full of it on the inside, and it's something you're passionate about, is probably what you're called to do. And you can't sit around waiting for somebody else to do it, because it probably won't get done because they don't have the passion for it. Class. And as I was talking to her, I said, and also, I really think that we should have a support group for parents of special needs kids, because when Robbie was little, when he was 2, he went to early intervention, and we used to drop the kids off downstairs with the therapist, and the parents used to go upstairs, and we used to hang out for 2 hours and talk. And we had a good time, and we used to sit and have coffee and chat and share ideas and whatever was going on, and it was great. Then when Robbie turned 3, he started school, because when you're labeled preschool handicapped, you can start public school when you're 3 years old. So when Robbie started school for the autistic kids, I said, so where's the support group? And they said, oh, we don't have one. They have a PTA and somebody that does, they do fundraising activities, but it's not the same thing. It's not a support group. So I've realized this is something that's lacking, that once the kids go to school, parents have no way really to get to know other parents. Now, for me, when David played sports, my other son, I spent every weekend, when he played soccer, you used to sit with all these parents and get to know all the parents. And, when he played baseball, you hang out with all the parents and you get to know other parents and other kids. When you have a kid with autism, they don't play sports. They don't do activities. In Robbie's school, kids come from all over the state of New Jersey. They're all bused. They could come from 45 minutes away and get bused. They go to school and then they get bused home. I never see these kids. I never see their parents. I have no way really to get to know people at all. So as parents, we tend to feel pretty isolated. I know I did. Now I'm an artist and I'm pretty independent and, kind of a loner anyway, but, so I don't really mind. But once in a while, you really, need other people, and you need to be able to talk to other people that are in the same boat as you to realize, hey, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that's going through this. So I'm heading up to Johnny and Friends today because my friend who is there with her son, Tim, is there for the week for camp, and she told me that there's a woman there that helps start up support groups and special needs ministries at churches through Johnny and Friends. So I'm going up there to meet this woman. Her name is Candy, and I'm going to talk to her and see what she has to say about how to start up a special needs ministry.
Oh, you bring hope to the hopeless and light to those in the darkness and death to life. Now I'm alive. Oh, you give peace to the restless and joy to homes that are broken. I see you now. In you I'm found, and you opened the door for me, and you laid down your life to set me free.
Okay, so I met with Candy. We had a really good meeting. We talked for an hour, and what a great resource they are. She has been doing this for years and years and years. She handed me all kind of papers, and if I need forms, ideas, things, just any kind of resource that I need. She gave me a couple of books. If I have any kind of questions, I can call her and call the Johnny and Friends office and reach out to them, and they will help me with whatever I need. So this is terrific. I have a feeling this is turning into a much bigger thing than I had anticipated, and I mean that in a good way. And this is another thing that came up. They told me at the camp when I had my meeting with Candy. I knew that there was a high divorce rate with parents that have special needs kids. They said it's an 80% divorce rate. I did not know it was that high. I would have thought 50%. It's 80% divorce rate. And there were 50 families at camp, and 15 single mothers were there with their kids. That's not a good thing. That's not good. It's a big job, but somebody's got to do it. And I guess because I know what it's like, I guess I'm the one that God's calling to do this for now. I don't know, you know. I'm going to need lots of help. So I hope people from my church see this and they realize, you know, that they get a heart to help these people, and they come alongside me and help me out. Anyway, that's it for today. Come and visit me on my Facebook page and read the blog. Robbie and me, Autism Reality. Have a good day.
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cruise.